Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo October 8, 2024. You may need to streamline or restructure a plan to make it work today. Instead, today's Sun-Saturn aspect can leave you feeling somewhat out of sync with a friend, goal, or dream. Worrying about a social matter might interfere with your work and concentration. If you need to cut back on a project, remember that this transit is about making improvements. Aim to focus on doing your best instead of allowing a temporary lack of direction to interfere with productivity. The off timing may very well be a reminder to recalibrate. As the day advances, your attention to detail and joy in work or research increases. You can feel that you'd rather do things your way for fear that others may mess things up. However, it's best not to take on too much as a result. Fortunately, you're feeling more independent and in charge. No one will like the frustrating energy echoing throughout the cosmos today. In fact, every single thing could make you and others feel triggered. While you're often grounded and compassionate, when you're feeling threatened, targeted, or disrespected, you will be unafraid of digging in your hooves and aggressively standing up for your emotions. Mighty Mars, the red planet of war that is in your solar house of neighbors, will crash like a rocket against Mercury. Friction around your living space or neighborhood could trigger a conflict with your lover. There might be a disagreement at work today. You, co-workers, and even clients will butt heads when Mercury in Libra squares Mars in Cancer. The cosmic energy has a passive-aggressive vibration. You may feel like certain individuals are being purposefully aggravating to get under your skin. Likewise, these individuals may feel the same way about you. Since this could be a highly contentious energy, you should reflect on how you want to engage or respond. It is not always worth showing up for every fight that could happen at work. Your health practices are a wonderful way to reconnect with lost parts of yourself. The meticulous child who arranged her sock drawer every Saturday might re-emerge as you wash up after cooking a nutritious meal. The bounding little gymnast who had the energy of a puppy may float across your mind each time you roll out your yoga mat. As your practice strengthens, remember to embrace gently the parts of you that emerge. It is through acceptance, not judgment, that we achieve wholeness. Today's vibrations will invite you to relax. Have fun and rest if you can. Don't hide out in your shell as you sometimes do when you are overwhelmed with problems. This would be an excellent day to give your body and mind some fresh air. Why not change some ideas in your family, for example? Some good moments with your family and friends are waiting for you, so why not take advantage of them? Both Jupiter and Pluto have paused, with Jupiter reaching his final weekend in direct motion and Pluto experiencing his last weekend in retrograde. Although they are currently on separate paths, this will eventually lead to them aligning again in the future. At present, Jupiter is concentrating on his last weekend of forward movement in your income sector, preparing for an opportunity to revisit past experiences and explore second chances as well as untapped potential. Meanwhile, Pluto spends his last weekend in an adventurous area of your chart. However, with his upcoming direct turn next week, he'll soon redirect towards your career sector. As well as aligning with Venus, the planet of love in your relationship sector today, the MO. On also forms a friendly aspect to Saturn and Mars, the planets that she is already connecting with. While a friendly aspect to Saturn is making this a powerful weekend for friendship and relationship building, support from Mars in your communication sector is set to build over the coming days. Our eyes in the sky. Today, you may find yourself navigating the tricky waters of communication, as Mercury in Libra squares off with Mars in Cancer. This can create an atmosphere where direct confrontation is avoided, leaving conversations to feel a bit tense or awkward, like you're tiptoeing around an issue that no one wants to address. Have you ever been in a situation where it felt like you were walking on eggshells, trying to keep the peace, all the while knowing that there's something bubbling beneath the surface? That's the kind of energy today may bring an undercurrent of unspoken tension. But here's the thing, When we avoid addressing what's bothering us, we often allow those feelings to grow and become even more difficult to manage. Have you ever noticed how unresolved issues tend to resurface at the most inconvenient times? That could happen during Mars' upcoming retrograde if these frustrations aren't handled now. Instead of letting them simmer, today offers you the opportunity to approach these conversations with compassion and honesty. It's not about being confrontational but about bringing clarity and resolution to any unspoken issues. Think of it this way, have you ever dreaded having a difficult conversation, only to feel a huge sense of relief once it's over? That's the kind of opportunity today holds for you, a chance to clear the air and move forward with a sense of peace and understanding. However, life rarely flows without a few interruptions, right? Maybe you're in the middle of this deep, meaningful conversation when an unexpected call or distraction pulls you away. Don't worry, these small hiccups are natural. The key is to stay flexible and not let these disruptions throw you off course. Have you ever been sidetracked during an important discussion, only to later find that you can pick right back up where you left off? Today, your calm, grounded energy will help you steer things back on track, allowing you to continue building those meaningful connections without losing your focus. Relationships, whether romantic, friendly, or professional, are likely to take center stage today. And here's the good news: people are naturally seeking out your company. Have you ever had one of those days where everyone just seems to want to be around you? That's the kind of energy you're radiating today. You're warm, approachable, and open, which makes it easier than ever to forge new connections or strengthen the bonds you already have. If you've been looking to expand your social circle or deepen an existing relationship, today is an ideal time to do so. In particular, you may notice that women are especially drawn to your energy today, and there's a strong potential to meet new friends or reconnect with those you haven't seen in a while. While today's energy is flowing with positivity and connection, it's important to pace yourself. With so many opportunities for social engagement and meaningful conversations, you might feel tempted to say yes to everything and everyone. But here's a gentle reminder: moderation is key. Have you ever had one of those days where you were so eager to be everywhere and do everything that by the end of it, you felt completely drained? While it's wonderful to be in demand, it's equally important to maintain your balance. Don't overextend yourself. Remember, it's okay to prioritize your own well-being. By being mindful of your limits, you can continue to enjoy the connections you're making without feeling overwhelmed. Today is a day filled with opportunities for growth, connection, and clarity. Whether you're addressing a long-standing issue, deepening a relationship, or simply enjoying the magnetic energy you're exuding, this day invites you to lean into the possibilities. But as you navigate these opportunities, remember to honor your own needs and boundaries. After all, the best connections happen when we show up fully as ourselves, without overextending or losing sight of our own well-being.